Weston Foster, coming your way with another episode of Waterfront.
You don't think I give Carl a job he can't handle, do you? You know what it's like bucking the currents between here and Santa Cruz Island.
Sally, give me the dispatcher's office again, will you please?
It's uphill all the way, especially with lumber barges in tow.
Herb, John, make another try at raising the Milton Patrick, will you?
Not only am I sure Carl can handle the job, but there's a captain's spot coming up, and I think Carl is way overdue for it.
The Patrick's overdue, too, and Carl's on it.
You're the only one watching the clock on this haul, John.
Keep trying, will you, Herb?
About that captain's berth. McClurg put in for it several days ago.
McClurg?
I told him I was considering Carl and offered him the dock boss job, but he wouldn't have any part of it.
Thanks, Herb.
John, if you had to make a choice, who would you move up?
Not McClurg.
No? What would you do?
I'd put him on the beach.
Huh?
Yeah.
Captain John? No, radio's still dead. But I just saw something here I thought you ought to know. We never did reestablish radio contact with the Patrick after she sighted Santa Cruz Island. It's about 6 hours now. A Coast Guard alert? Yeah, but she might be just off the breakwater like you said. Well, if you say so, sure.
You're jumping the gun a little there, aren't you? Now about beaching McClurg. I never thought you'd ever wish that on another tugman.
I took McClurg along when I needed a mate on that San Diego job last May, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
And I never asked for him again. Zach, he just will not take orders. Nobody knows any better than you on a tugboat is teamwork. McClurg's your headache. I'm going down to Herb's office for a first-hand check on the Patrick.
I'm coming along.
Dispatcher to Patrick. Dispatcher to Patrick. Emergency signal. Come in, Patrick. Calling Carl Herrick. Nothing yet.
What crew checked out on her?
Carl, Sid, and Tom Morris.
Coast Guard?
Nothing yet. They're with it, though. Weather's still clear and calm in the outer channel, same as all day.
Take it easy, John. We've had things like this happen before.
Not just like this, Zach. You're always writing me about my hunches. Well, I've been wrestling with a man-sized hunch for the last couple of hours.
You and your hunches. The Wellington tugs always show up sooner or later. What'd I tell you?
This is Herb. Patrick sighted by patrol plane. Blacked out and drifting. About 30 miles south of Santa Cruz Island. No barges in tow.
No barges?
Thanks.
That puts her way off course. Something is wrong. Tell the Coast Guard that we'll handle our own recovery.
Frank, round up Chet, Tip, and Billy and get them aboard the Cheryl Ann on a double. We'll shell off as soon as you get here. Right.
John, your hunch sure paid off. You go ahead and I'll stick here with the radio.
Morgan to Cheryl Ann. Morgan to Cheryl Ann.
Not a trace, Zach. I've cut this area up like a pan of fudge, 5 miles square. Nothing.
Well, the patrol plane said she was drifting.
Patrick may have been drifting when they spotted her, but she's not drifting now. She's headed someplace. I'm starting for San Clemente Island.
Okay, I'll be in touch with you.
Right. Go away. Go away. Zach, we found her, but she looks wrong. Frank and I will go aboard and report back to you. Carl! Carl? Carl? Carl?
Well, what do you know? She is drifting. We had a bad fix.
I've heard of them, but I never figured I'd see one with my own eyes.
One what?
A ghost ship.
Oh, Billy, what are you talking about?
It's a ghost ship, all right. You can smell it. I think I'll stay off.
Frank, you and I'll go aboard. Billy, take the wheel. Put us alongside.
Yes.
Check the stern. Billy?
Don't you fret, Captain John. The Shareline's going to stick to that old ghost tug like a piece of mustard plaster.
No, you don't. This is still a search. There's no time to lose. She was towing barges. Circle us out to a mile radius, keep a sharp lookout, and report back.
Yes, sir.
Captain John. Don't look like a break to me.
Too clean. We're sliced. Come on.
Idling. Whatever happened, they didn't have time to cut it off. Yeah, happened suddenly. Maybe Willie was right, Captain.
I don't get it. 30 years in the tug business, I've never seen anything like this.
Cooling, but it's not cold yet.
Oh. Check everything aft again, starboard and port. I'll take the wheelhouse. Here, you better take the light. Patrick to dispatcher. Are you there, Zach?
Here, what'd you find?
There's nobody aboard. The engine's live, idling, no damage. Looks like the stern hawser's been sliced. And it looks like they left in a hurry. The crews are here, but there's nobody aboard.
What about that hawser?
It wasn't a break. It was cut clean through. Zach?
Here. It's plain crazy, John. Listen to this. We just raised Santa Cruz, and the barges were picked up on schedule without a hitch.
And the Patrick's crew must be adrift on those barges.
But how?
I don't know, but it's just gotta be.
I don't see it. But we won't waste any time finding out. I've called the Coast Guard into this.
I'm north of San Clemente. I'll check this whole area.
John, don't worry about Carl. We'll find him.
Sure, Zach.
Can't find a thing. But somehow it don't make me feel a bit better. Not when I start to expect it.
Expecting what?
Nothing. It was just a big nothing.
Go below, Frank. Connect the remote. Then you can come back up here and help me keep a lookout.
Right.
Frank? Frank?
Hello, McClurg.
Well, Zach Morgan's troubleshooter.
How bad's he hurt?
He wouldn't be trussed up like that if he wasn't due to come to.
What about Carl and the others?
You'll find out. I just finished repairing the engine and you had to come along.
Where's the crew and the barges?
I'm giving the orders now, Herrick. Let's get up to the wheelhouse. Right now you can act up or act sensible. But Cheryl Ann's coming alongside. Get rid of her.
Billy?
Any trouble on that old ghost tug?
No, we're all right. Full speed back to the harbor. I'll check this area before I start back.
Don't you need any help looking?
No, take her in. Keep a sharp lookout for barges.
I'll take good care of this little old lady.
How'd you get aboard?
The easy way. I stepped aboard this morning when she was leaving the dock. I'll say this for your boy Carl. He was raised right. Respects his elders. So he didn't ask no questions.
Didn't check you with the dispatcher?
I worked the radio. Now let's get underway. Set your remote control at full speed.
Morgan to the Patrick. Answer, John. Anything wrong? Morgan to the Patrick.
Old Zach's blowing up a squall. There's nothing to the storm he's gonna blow up. And this is where you come in handy. We're gonna keep the Patrick off his worry list. Understand?
Here's Zach.
I couldn't raise you. Everything okay?
Hunky-dory.
How's that? What's up? Found anything?
Not a thing. We'll keep looking. Anything on your end?
Nothing. I'll get back to you.
Set the course. Southwest.
Due south, unless you want to run us on the rocks off San Clemente.
Can't kid me. He's up to something, but what?
Cutter patrol to Wilmington Tow. Responded to signal from freighter Altoona. Picked up a barge cut adrift and caught in seaward current. 3 men aboard. Here's someone to speak to you.
Zach, Mr. Morgan.
Carl.
Yeah, we're okay, but that's because we're lucky. McClurg's off his rocker.
McClurg? What was he doing on board the Patrick?
They said you assigned him as mate. And when the lumber load shifted, the 3 of us went aboard the barges to redistribute the weight. McClurg stayed at the wheel. Then all of a sudden, there he was in the stern, slicing the tow lines and grinning at us. Last we saw of the Patrick, she was headed south.
When the Patrick turned up missing, your father went out on recovery. We've been in contact. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what. Now I know. He found McClurg aboard.
If McClurg could cut us adrift, no matter what crazy thing he has on his mind, he means business. And he's dangerous.
Yes, I guess he is.
Where's the Patrick now?
When John found her, north end of San Clemente.
We're underway. We'll check you when we sight her.
West. Wide of San Diego, I take it, and south.
Right.
Mexico?
Right again.
Why?
You answer that. Captain Carl's father.
You mean you figured Zach was going to pass you up for the top job?
I didn't have to figure it. I got it right below the belt from the old man himself, yesterday. I've been with this company going on 20 years. I've earned my own tug. Now he's bypassing me for that wet behind-the-ears kid of yours. If that was all. But it ain't. He talked of beaching me with a dock job. I'm not marking time for 5 more years on Morgan's dock. I'm retiring right now, and my retirement's going to cost him more than his whole pension payroll.
That's a lot of money.
In round figures, $250,000.
Just what it would cost Zach to replace the Patrick. Well, stealing a tug's a big fat idea, all right, but just tell me one thing. How do you expect to get by the Mexican customs?
Wouldn't you like to know? But that's one secret I'm holding for a while.
Morgan to Patrick. How you doing, John?
No luck. Not a trace so far. Anything there?
I hoped I'd have news for you by now, but nothing yet. We're checking all the craft in the outer channel, leaving the San Clemente area to you. Where are you now?
We've covered the San Clemente coast south. Now we're heading north again.
Here, any news?
He's still on the Patrick. Where are you now?
Just sighted the north end of San Clemente, heading south.
Keep a sharp lookout along the coastline.
Right.
I cleaned out my savings account, and I know a cove north of La Paz. Not even a wireless operating in that flea hole.
You can take over a tug for a while if you don't mind taking a few lives with it.
So far, I'm just taking a tug. Carl and the others are still alive, but they're sitting tight where they are.
And those barges you cut adrift?
Funny. I had the whole thing figured out, and I almost changed my mind. Until the barge load shifted, and that boy of yours started making noises like a tug captain. He ordered the old man, me, to stand by the wheel, while the young ones took over the heavy work. So the old man just cut the tow lines, easy as cutting pie, and commandeered himself a tug.
Morgan to Patrick. Where are you now, John?
Get him off our backs.
Still north of San Clemente. Any news there?
Nothing yet.
Then let me alone. Don't bother me until you get some news.
What's that?
I've got my hands full trying to steer this tug with McClurg's gun on my back.
Get back on that wheel. Get on the course.
John, you fool. You crazy fool. McClurg, you doddering idiot. Do you hear me? McClurg. As late as 6 o'clock tonight, I was still considering you for a captain's berth. And now look at the mess you're in.
Hey, take it easy.
Well, I'll take the heat off of John any way I can if it isn't too late. Do you hear me, McClurg?
I've worked for you for 20 years and never had a tug of my own. Now I got one.
How long do you think you can keep it?
I'll keep it. But keep it or lose it. I'm fixed to see you out of pocket $250,000. And that'll hurt you where you live.
I said it before. You're doddering. I'm insured, McClurg. Who's worried about the Patrick?
We're out of your bailiwick, Morgan. And I've taken enough from you. I'm signing off for good.
Wait, McClurg. I won't kid you any longer. You've got the upper hand, and I know it. I'm not worried about the tug. But I am worried about John and Frank. I'll bargain with you. Anything you say. But let them get out of this.
I won't bargain with you, Morgan, but I'm warning you. If that's what you're worried about, don't try to catch us.
Morgan to Patrick. Morgan to Patrick. Cutter patrol. Cutter patrol.
Small boat southeast of us. Too far away to tell yet. We'll take a closer look.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, I've been in direct contact with McClurg. Like you said, he's dangerous. I'm afraid for John.
We have a plan to get me aboard. You might say a little prayer.
Sure will, Carl.
What?
ship come out fast. Push it. I meant what I said to Morgan. It's a Coast Guard cutter. Making a signal for us to stop. Keep going.
Still have a chance.
Huh?
Chance to change your mind. You change it before it's changed for you. It'll make things easier.
Shut up.
Ahoy there, Captain.
I let you off before, but not this time. Don't let on a thing. Get rid of it.
Cutter Patrol out of San Diego. Sorry to stop a tug in such a big hurry to get someplace. But didn't you see our signal, Captain? Guess I didn't. Anything wrong? Your top running light is out. Risky, Captain, at full speed this hour of night. Running light? Top running light? Again? I just fixed it myself about an hour ago. Must be shorted out. I'll take a little time and I'll take another whack at it. Thanks for the warning. Want any help? No, I can handle it.
Ooh. Now remember, you take starboard, I'll take port.
Where are you going in such a hurry, Captain? Emergency call? You might call it that. Need an escort? Well,
Shake him.
come aboard. We got a passenger for you. Hi.
Hiya.
I thought I worked hard for a skipper's berth. When you get a tug of your own, son, after an experience like this, believe me, you'll have earned it. We hope tonight's story, and that you'll be with us next week for another episode of Waterfront.